10 struggles only introvert can relate to. Being an introvert in a world that values extroversion can be a challenging experience. From constantly feeling overstimulated and drained to feeling misunderstood and out of place, introverts often struggle to navigate this extroverted world. But it's important to remember that introversion is not a weakness, but rather a unique strength. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of introverts and explore the struggles they face and the ways in which they can harness the power of their introversion to thrive. We'll be discussing the common misconceptions about introverts, the benefits of solitude, and practical strategies for introverts to navigate the world in a way that feels authentic to them. Number 1. Overstimulation. Being in a loud, crowded, or busy environment can be overwhelming for introverts. They can easily become overstimulated and need to retreat to a quiet place to recharge. To overcome this struggle, introverts can plan ahead and schedule alone time before and after social events or meetings. This can be as simple as taking a few minutes to yourself in a quiet room or going for a walk outside. It's also important for introverts to set boundaries and let others know that they need time alone to recharge. Number 2. Socializing fatigue. Introverts may feel drained after socializing for long periods of time, even with people they enjoy being around. To overcome this struggle, introverts can set boundaries and limit the amount of time they spend socializing. They can also choose to participate in activities that are more low-key and intimate, rather than large and loud gatherings. This can include things like having a small dinner party with close friends or taking a yoga class together, instead of going to a loud and crowded club. Introverts can also prioritize their energy and make sure they are not overcommitting themselves to social events. Number 3. Fear of missing out. Introverts may feel like they are missing out on social experiences because they prefer to spend more time alone. To overcome this struggle, introverts can remind themselves that solitude is a source of strength and not something to be feared. They can also focus on cultivating deep and meaningful relationships, rather than a large number of superficial ones. By building deeper connections with a small group of close friends or family members, introverts can feel more fulfilled and satisfied with their social lives. Number 4. Being misunderstood. Introverts may feel like they are misunderstood because they are not as outgoing or talkative as extroverts. To overcome this struggle, introverts can learn to communicate their needs and preferences in a clear and assertive manner. They can also surround themselves with people who understand and accept them for who they are. Joining a group or community of like-minded individuals can be a great way for introverts to find acceptance and understanding. Number 5. Feeling pressure to be extroverted. Introverts may feel pressure to be more outgoing or sociable to fit in with the extroverted norms of society. To overcome this struggle, introverts can remember that being themselves is enough and that there is nothing wrong with being an introvert. They can also seek out environments and communities that accept and value introverts for who they are. This can include finding a job or career that values independent work and solitude, or joining a group or club that caters to introverted individuals. Number 6. Difficulty networking. Introverts may find it difficult to make connections and network in professional or social settings. This can be because introverts are not as comfortable approaching people they don't know, or because they find small talk and networking events draining. To overcome this struggle, introverts can focus on building deeper connections with a smaller group of people rather than trying to meet as many people as possible. They can also prepare in advance by researching the people they will be meeting and having a few conversation starters in mind. Number 7. Struggle to find a balance. Introverts may struggle to find a balance between their need for solitude and their desire for social connection. They may feel guilty for wanting to be alone and may feel pressure to be more outgoing and sociable. To overcome this struggle, introverts can remind themselves that it's okay to want to be alone and that there's nothing wrong with it. They can also schedule regular time for solitude and social activities in their calendar. This will help them to find a balance that feels authentic and fulfilling for them. Number 8. Difficulty with small talk. Introverts may find small talk and casual conversation draining and may prefer deeper, more meaningful conversations. They may also struggle with the expectation to make small talk in social or professional settings. To overcome this struggle, introverts can practice and prepare for small talk by having a few conversation starters in mind and by focusing on finding common ground with others. They can also set boundaries and let others know that they prefer deeper conversations and seek out environments and people who value deeper conversations. Number 9. Difficulty in expressing themselves. Introverts may struggle to express themselves and communicate their thoughts, feelings, and ideas. This can be due to their tendency to think things through before speaking, which may lead to delays in communication and difficulty in expressing themselves in a concise and clear way. To overcome this struggle, introverts can practice active listening and speaking and develop strategies for expressing themselves more effectively. They can also work on building confidence and trust in their own ideas and thoughts, and seek out environments and people who value their contributions. Number 10. Misunderstood as shy. Introverts may be mistakenly perceived as shy or aloof because they are more reserved in social situations and prefer to spend time alone. This can lead to misunderstandings and misinterpretations of their intentions and actions. To overcome this struggle, introverts can educate others about the difference between introversion and shyness and learn to communicate their preferences and needs more clearly. They can also focus on building deeper connections with a smaller group of people who will come to understand and appreciate their introverted nature. Being an introvert can be a challenging experience, but it's important to remember that introversion is not a weakness, but rather a unique strength. By embracing your introversion and taking the time to understand yourself and your needs, you can harness the power of solitude and self-reflection to recharge, reflect, and grow. Remember to set boundaries, make time for solitude, and seek out environments and communities that accept and value introverts for who they are. And most importantly, don't be afraid to be yourself in a world that values extroversion. Your unique perspective and talents are valuable and necessary for a well-rounded society. In conclusion, it's important to remember that introverts and extroverts are not defined by stereotypes but by the way they recharge their energy. Introverts gain energy from being alone and extroverts gain energy from being around others. And there's a lot of overlap between the two. We all have different levels of introversion and extroversion, and that's okay. We should embrace and celebrate our differences. And hopefully this video has helped you understand more about what it means to be an introvert and how to navigate the world in a way that feels authentic and fulfilling to you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And if you're an introvert, we would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comment section. We hope you found this video helpful and informative. Take care.